money we went through, we never let the paper change us. I done ran it up out the mud. I get paid to pop out the gloves. Put my partner in my butt.
Hello beauties, and welcome back to another episode of ZheBeauty channel, where I'm your hostess, Janae. If you're new here, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below and join the Beautiful Girl Club. And if you're returning, hey baby, hey girly, how booski, how are you doing? Long time no see. I have not posted a video in like what seems like forever, but we're going to get into all of this spiel into this video. Now, don't forget the saying, girlies, whether you're new or returning, beauty is not to be judged but to be celebrated, because living is truly a lifestyle. Okay, all right, go ahead and grab your makeup brushes, your snacks, your tools, whatever else you need, and let's jump right into this video. Okay girls, so I'm not going to waste any time with this video, but how have you girls been? I know I haven't seen you girls in a minute. I have not made a video. If you've been keeping up with me, you know I've been doing a lot of shorts as of lately, just because it's easier. And girl, with the storage thing that's been happening on my phone, I've been trying multiple things, but overall I'm gonna have to invest in getting me a camera for you guys so that we can continue this show on the road, okay? Because the show must go on, okay? I'm going in with my Morphe Mirror Magic palette, and I am just using a nice brown transitional color because this look is something very new for me. The girlies, that's what I wanted to get into this video. Starting off, the girlies said the makeup was boring. The girlies said bring back the eyeshadow. The girlies said, okay? So I've been recently using the Morphe 9C Essential Matte Essential palette. I absolutely kind of like this palette. The color that I'm using right now is called Jacquard, okay? Period. I'm just using this on the outer corners. I want to kind of give a halo type of vibe today, because it's all good vibes. Anyways, now back to my perspective on the whole thing. Now, a lot of the girlies said that the makeup is boring, and I honestly couldn't agree more. I feel like it's a lot of browns and neutral tones that's been happening, but I honestly feel like the girlies who don't really do makeup and don't really know how to do makeup, and really it's not a passion for them, I feel like they wanted to learn how to do the makeup to their liking as well. So I feel like that opened up a gateway for those girlies who doesn't really know how to do makeup but want to put on a little eyeshadow, a little brow, and a little you know, a little foundation tint, you know. We didn't have to, the girlies that's been doing makeup for a long time, I don't feel like we have to jump on that trend. I feel like we could have, you know, stayed in our lane. Half of us really did. A lot of us, you know, did a little bit here and there to try to follow the trends. But I mean, if you're going to keep your channel noticed or anything like that, you're going to have to follow a little bit of the trends here and there when it counts. Me, I don't really follow the trends. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that I don't see the necessary point to. Eventually I probably will start like doing some type of trends, the ones that I can actually do and relate to. And again, I'm not really active on any of my other platforms at that. So being on this, I wanted to see how I can accumulate, you know, just by being on YouTube and what will happen just on YouTube. But I'm going to have to venture out and expand and go to other platforms. I used to be on TikTok, but then child, TikTok started talking, and after a while it just becomes boredom, okay? Like, you got to keep up with that whole type of, like I said, the viral thing, and you know, I'm not the type to get peer pressured into anything. So for me to have to do certain things in order to stand out, or in order to get recognized, it's kind of a little bit on the rebel side for me, because I'm not gonna do anything like that. Like, I'm just not gonna keep up with anybody else. If you don't like what I post or what I do, I'm the type to tell you politely to go watch somebody else, and I really don't have a problem with that at all. By all means, it's not a problem if you do like to indulge in a lot of trends and different stuff like that. I'm just saying, for me, it's not the type of makeup that I necessarily do. I want to start getting into like a lot of the cosplay makeup, a lot of the times where I'm doing like avatar look, or you know, that fantastical side of everything, because I do have a side like that to me. But when I'm creating my makeup, it's a different type of feel for me. when I'm doing my makeup. Like, I like a lot of colorful looks and different stuff like that too, but I always feel like I wasn't really that good at it. And that's where practice comes into play, babe, because you can be, you know, it's like you can be bad at something until you aren't bad at it. Okay? So just like when I first started my journey, I was not good at doing makeup whatsoever. If you've been loyal to my page for a while and you are a true beauty, then you know. I've inserted clips in my videos and different stuff like that of how far I've came within my makeup, and I still feel like there's a lot for me to learn, especially when it comes to brows, especially when it comes to eyeshadow and just doing a lot of different colors and stuff like that. Me personally, I used to just do my makeup just for fun, just for therapy reasons, which means like I've always done my makeup and like sat there for hours and did my makeup just regularly, just tried to learn how to do it from off the basics of it. But like to take it all the way to the extreme to like do cosplay and do all of that, I have not got into that. I used to get into FX makeup a lot of the times. So I just feel like overall, it's like you can be bad at something until you aren't bad at it. Okay? There is different ways that you can do your makeup, and there's different people who like the way you do your makeup. So I feel like there's different aesthetics in regards to makeup. Like a lot of the girlies like neutral looks, a lot of the girlies like makeup to no makeup looks, a lot of the girlies like cosplay makeup, animation makeup, a lot of girlies like FX makeup, some girls gothic makeup. Like there's so many different aesthetics out there for people, so to where it'll fit the person that you're looking for. And if that's not your target audience, then that's just not your target audience. I say all of that to say this, like the girlies, if you're a girly out there and you feel like you're not fitting in anywhere, or you're feeling like, you know, there's so many different ways of doing makeup and I want this to be noticed and you have to do certain things to make yourself be noticed, stay true to yourself first off, because over here we self-love, okay? We love ourselves, okay? We're putting ourselves first, okay? Fuck what everybody else saying. Excuse my vulgarness, excuse my vulgar language, but like I said, fuck everybody else. Okay? Stay true to yourself and do what type of makeup you feel is right for you. Makeup is justified in a sense of expression of your creativity. It does not have to be anybody else's expression of how they feel makeup's supposed to be. A look, a cute little eyeshadow look, a cute little whatchamacallit. Do you, babe? I love you and I see you. Okay, now if you know, this is also my book club series. So the book that we have currently been reading is Earth and, well, I'm in the middle of reading 2 books actually, girlies. Yeah, so I wanted to read, I was in the middle of reading Self-Discipline by Daniel Walter, and then I was reading Earth and Blood by Sarah Walker, I think that's her name. But Sarah Walker book is a long ass book, okay? And after a while, she's so descriptive in that book, girl. She's so descriptive. She's so descriptive in that book. I absolutely love the book. Literally, when I'm reading it, I can't put the book down. But usually when I get a chance to read outside of like going to work, getting off, doing videos, trying to do my other stuff outside of that, and then trying to make time for everything, babe, I usually read my books late at night. And that's bad on my sleep because I'm using this cute little shimmer color. It's like this cute little orange shimmer color, but I think I'm going to go in with like a silver or something like that to go on top of it, just to give it like kind of like a chrome, different type of look. Right on the lid would do. I feel like it's super cute. So I went ahead and started on the other eye. It's the same exact steps, girl. If you don't know the steps and you want to follow the steps along with this eye, go back and do it over. Okay, so the foundation that I am going in with is my Born This Way. Now, I don't know why I slept on this foundation for so long. I don't know why. This foundation is absolutely gorgeous, and she has a natural finish, and she's just so lightweight and so blendable, and you can really power her on if you really wanted to, and she still gives the same overall outcome when your makeup is completely done. So I don't know why I slept on this foundation. Absolutely love Born This Way. I really do. Like, look at that. Look at the foundation on the skin. Now I know my skin is a little red right now. because I just finished doing my skincare. I like to do my skincare and go right into foundation right after I do my skincare, because I just feel like it gives time for the foundation and all of my oils and things to blend out. So when I'm done, I just feel like it gives it more of a flawless finish. I just really do. That's my personal opinion. It probably don't, child, but for me, it absolutely does. So I'm gonna finish blending this out. Like, look at that. She's a full coverage at that. Like, she's a full coverage at that. Like, who doesn't love a good full coverage, natural finish foundation? I don't know who. But she's perfect for the full glam girlies. She's absolutely perfect for the full glam girlies. And if you want to do a soft glam and you're a soft glam girly, which means you don't like to use a lot of product, babe, she's perfect for that too. Back to the book thing. I really like that book, but I've been reading like Self-Discipline by Daniel Walker. Walter. It's a really, really good book, honestly. Just if you want to touch, just understand basics of like being disciplined and different stuff like that. He was basically saying in the book that discipline is something that is, it's not really taught. It's something that's taught. It's not something that you naturally have, and if you do naturally have it, you have to strengthen it and different stuff like that. I feel like I'm naturally a disciplined person though, but the whole reason why I got the book is just to understand and really strengthen my discipline in regards to like certain things that I was reading. That's more so like a self-help book. I do read kind of like self-help books here and there because I feel like it helps me overall. But when it comes to book that I was reading, the Sarah one, girl, that book is getting so good. So they found out in the wolf pack, that's what they call them, like the wolf pack and stuff like that. They found out that they were dead. That's at the beginning though. Like at the beginning of the book, the girl, her best friend found her and her pack of wolves dead and whatever, and they tried to figure out who murdered them. At first they thought she was a suspect, but at the end of the day, she wasn't even a suspect. The further they got along in the investigation, they found out that she wasn't, and I don't even know why they assumed that she was, because she just arrived at the time of the murder that happened. But anyways, she wasn't even to begin with supposed to be a suspect. So I'm going in with Deep Chestnut for a bronzer color. I feel like this would be a very cute like bronzing color. And I'm using my NARS, baby. I'm already touching like the bottom of it. You can clearly see. But I absolutely love this. I have to get some more because I'm definitely running out. But I'm going in with my Morphe brush. I use a lot of Morphe products. I noticed that. Like, I really enjoy using a lot of Morphe. I really like Morphe. I really, really like Morphe. I'm using that to overly bronze. Now, what I like to do with my bronzer and my contour, I like to overly contour and overly bronze, just because I feel like once I start adding my powders and everything else into my face again, kind of just letting this dry. But yeah, just to sum up the book to where I'm at now, the investigation actually got deeper than what the fuck they actually thought, because it was this monster or this demon monster or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that actually attacked, and she actually saved one of the governors in the book. She actually saved one of the governors in the book, and they tried to keep it on a low, which is why they put her on a suspect list, to where it won't seem like she was, you know what I'm saying, like she actually could ruin, like, so she wouldn't ruin his reputation, or so the public wouldn't find out anyways. But nevertheless, yeah, so they basically are at the point now where they're trying to find this thing, this like horn or whatever it's called or whatever. They're trying to find it so that they can see if it's attracting the demon, in a sense, I guess. Girl, I'm not sure. I can't even get to the point. They haven't even found it yet, and so much is happening, and just off the fact of them not even that shit. But they actually found the horn or know exactly where it is. Every time they go to a specific place, it's like a scavenger hunt. It's usually not there. So yeah, there's that. But it's so much to that book, girl. I wish I can just help like sum it up to where you can get like a clear indication of what the book is about. But It's so much going on in that book. And I know my face like might look a little crazy right now. Like, dang, trust the process. Like, with me and my makeup, you have to. Because, baby, it be looking like a lot, but it's not. It be looking like a lot, but it's not. I'm telling you the truth. Watch when I'm done. You're going to see. You're going to see when I'm done. I'm still trying to figure out because the father has something to do with it. I'm thinking the father has something to do with it, girl. I didn't even mention the father, but I think he has something to do with it, like one of their fathers, because it's like angels, demons, it's like angels in girl. It's so much elements in that book. Like, she basically put everything in there, like angels, witches, ghouls, goons. Like, if you're into that type of stuff, it'll be a great read for the Halloween time. I finished the book by January. Depending on how fast you read. If you don't have a really like a busy schedule or anything, I'm pretty sure you will finish it by the end of October. But the book is thick, girl. The book is thick. She's very thick. And the author is very detailed. And I absolutely love the book because I think, back to what I was saying though, I think the father has something to do with it. Like, he the one that told his son to go out, and the people that are looking for are brother and sister, but one of them is a prince, and then they disown the other one. They disown the girl because she's a half fae, whatever a fae is, and I don't know what a fae is, but she's half fae and half human. The boy is fully veneer or vampire or whatever the fuck he is. It's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on in that book. And so I wanted to try the new NYX Professional Buttermilk Bronzer. I wanted to try this bronzer. It smells so good. Just using a fluffy brush. I just want to see how it's going to look on my skin. Ooh, whoa. Whoa. Baby, when I say she is bronzery, honey. Oh God, she is gorgeous. Love that. Let me do a little bit down inside of my nose. One thing about it I was not expecting. Now I'm going in with my True Match, and this is in the shade Sun Beige. I like to go in with this one because it matches my exact skin tone. And I did not know that bronzer was going to be that fucking like bold. I didn't know. Okay, I had no idea. The pigment, it came with the color. It almost reminded me of like Juvia's Place for a moment. Like, just how on the sense of like how bold it is. And yes, I am a powdery girly. If you know, you know. I absolutely love my looks. What I don't like is my looks to look super powdery. But I am a powder girly when it comes to my makeup looks. It just looks like my regular skin. It's close to skin, I feel. Look at that. And it blends everything out. And then what I like to do is I like to go in lastly with just a highlight color, and this is in the shade Buff Beige, and it's a lighter, super light color for the inner corners, just to highlight a little bit in those areas. And then I'm just going to add some highlight. Oof, this highlight is so pretty. I absolutely love a good highlight. Love a good highlight. Okay, honey, so finish off in this look. I'm thinking a brown lip. Are you thinking a brown lip? I'm thinking a brown lip. So this one is perfect for the season since it is about to be fall time. Cutting Edge, if anyone haven't been there, if you're in Texas, we have a haunted house called Cutting Edge. Is it scary? I don't know. Never been there, but I'm sure. It's like this huge factory type of thing. When you drive away on the freeway, you can see it. Girl, so many festivities to do in the fall. I'm so ready for all the festivities, especially the state fair. Definitely ready for that. There's nothing like a Texas state fair. Nothing like it. Okay, I decided to do a nude lip because I feel like it would be easier for me to do a nude lip. So I just went in with any type of brown lip gloss, lipstick. So this is the final look. This is the finishing look of this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I had a good time making this tutorial. I know the conversation was definitely all over the place, girl, but you know, I be having to say what I gotta say. And at the moment that I want to say it, it's just what it's gonna be. But don't forget, beauty is not to be judged, but to be celebrated, because living is truly a lifestyle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It absolutely helps my channel out, and it's free. It doesn't cost a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. It doesn't cost a damn thing to do so. Now, see you girlies and guys next time.